Alright guys, before we get started, if you're liking the content that we're putting out and you want to see more, make sure that you hit the little bell for notifications and subscribe to our channel if you haven't done that already.
And follow us on our Instagram at our.true.life and our Facebook is ourtrulife. Let's get into the video.
Hello everybody. Welcome back. Excuse my wild hair. My child was wrestling me. But we are on a boat, a big boat, a nice boat. We went from Phuket, not to be confused with another word, and we are going to Koh Phi Phi. I've heard people say it Phi Phi.
Phi Phi or Phi Phi? Which one is it?
Phi Phi, do you love me?
Easy to love. Easy to. Every day is the weekend. Every day is a summer thriller. No reason to pretend when we're side by side, high five, no filter. I can't believe it, what I'm seeing. We're getting closer and I feel so alive. Closer, getting closer, closer, getting closer. Hey, you're so easy to love. Hey, you're just so easy to love. And I know
Bad.
I see.
Alrighty guys, this week we were in Thailand on the Phi Phi Islands.
So the Phi Phi Islands are like south of Phuket and west of Krabi in southern Thailand. And it was beautiful.
It's so pretty. Oh my gosh. We went to Nusa Penida in Bali, and that's like one of the places that's like, everybody's like, oh my gosh, it's so beautiful, it's so beautiful.
Mommy.
Literally everywhere here kills.
Mommy, love you. I love you.
Literally everywhere here is like twice as beautiful everywhere you look. We love it here.
Yeah, and like when we were researching and trying to figure out what to do and like whether we were going to come to the Phi Phi Islands and all that kind of stuff, we read and came across a lot of things that was like, don't go, it's so touristy and all this kind of stuff. And I will say it is very touristy, it's very busy, but I don't know how somebody could say not to go to the Phi Phi Islands or anywhere in southern Thailand when it's as beautiful as it is.
Yeah.
Like, I understand why it's super touristy because it is so gorgeous. But we did stay when we were on Phi Phi Island. There's two, I can't remember the name of the one we were on. But when we were staying on the Phi Phi Islands, we actually took a boat to the northeastern side of the island. Way quieter, way less touristy. There's like...
Dad.
He's okay.
There was like 4 hotels, I think, where we were staying. There's like 2 bigger resorts, but you can't see them because they're like behind their fenced wall thing. And then 2 small little hotels, and then like 1, 2, 3, there's like 5 restaurants maybe. Super quiet there, not touristy, very small. So if you're going to the Phi Phi Islands, I actually recommend staying there if you want to kind of get away from the whole tourist thing.
Yeah.
Not to mention the hotel that we stayed at, it was like pretty nice. I felt like it was a pretty nice hotel.
I got very familiar with the hotel.
He got super sick.
I got super sick for like probably a solid day and a half.
I got
And
pretty sick
we were only there for like
1 full day.
We got there, we stayed 2 nights. 2 nights?
2 nights. So we
Yeah.
got there, stayed the night, and then 1 full day, and then
We left the next day.
we left.
So I got super sick. So there's gonna be a lot of stuff that
I
I
get super sick.
didn't get to see that you guys will be seeing in the video. That's the only time I got to see it.
So Truman and I went on our own little date while Evan was back home at the hotel sick. And it was so fun, and so much fun in fact that Evan and I have decided that we're going to do like our own dates with Truman every once in a while because he really enjoyed it too. Like I could tell a noticeable difference in his behavior like when it was just him and I. Like it was so sweet. It was just like a good reset for him, I think, and so we're gonna make sure to do that more often. But anyways, on our little date,
I'm under the covers.
Truman's right here.
Under the covers.
On our little date, we rented our own longtail boat, just me and Truman, and we went to like this little cove area where we went snorkeling together. That's where we dropped Mira because a big thing of water, like a huge wave came up, and like he took a face full of it and kind of freaked out for a second, and we dropped Mira in that midst of all of that, but we didn't realize it until we had already swam like all the way back to the boat. And then we went to a place called Monkey Island, and it was beautiful. And they call it Monkey Island because there's monkeys all over the beach. And like Truman said, we saw monkeys getting into stuff. I saw a monkey literally like sneak behind a lady and then jump on her to try to get into the bag that she was carrying. And she freaked out. So we didn't really go on the beach a lot. We just stayed in the ocean.
On the beach covers.
The one thing that we did notice about Phi Phi Islands is it's exceptionally more expensive. It's like we're in Thailand, so it's still not super expensive, but it's like double and sometimes triple the prices of what we experienced in Chiang Mai.
Yeah, just because you're on an island and
Like the average meal costed like
at least 150.
150 to 200 baht as opposed to like 50 baht.
But it was still totally worth it. Oh, side note for yeah.
Yeah. Not right now, buddy. We're filming.
So one thing to note is when you do get off the ferry or boat or however you get to Phi Phi Island, there's ATMs there, so make sure you get enough cash for however long. Make sure you get enough cash for however long you're gonna be there, because when we went to the other side of the island, there was not an ATM around. So we had to stretch our cash. We were only there for a day and a half. So it was pretty easy, but people that maybe don't know that are, then you have to get on a boat and go back to the place to get cash and then come back.
Yeah, if you stay on, like in the main part of Phi Phi Islands, like you don't have to worry about that because there's ATMs. It's pretty commercialized there, like there's McDonald's.
Alrighty guys, thank you so much for watching this week. If you haven't already, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and ding the little bell to get notified when we post.
Follow us on our Instagram. At our.true.life and on our Facebook at ourtrulife.
See you guys next week.
Peace. Peace.